So we get asked often, what is sales and marketing research for the oil and gas industry? The easiest way for me to explain it is to tell you a story of a real client. So I have a client that makes intrinsically safe tablets located in Silicon Valley, and they tried themselves to sell to the oil and gas industry, and they spent a lot of money and they failed, and then they found me. So the first thing that we do is we go out and measure something called buy now rating. There's 4 segments of the industry: upstream, midstream, downstream, and service. And those segments, you can measure their willingness to look at buying something new. Now, at this point in history, I just assumed that it would be the service side of the house, the Halliburtons and Schlumbergers and Bakers, that would have an interest in this intrinsically safe tablet because of the digitalization of the oil field. Well, I was completely wrong. At this point in history, which was a couple years ago, BP had canceled Mad Dog, and ExxonMobil had canceled Adrian North, 2 deep water projects. And the service industry was worried, right? It was perception. But they're worried that this cheap frack oil is going to kill these ultra expensive deep water projects, so they were scared to spend money. So they had the lowest buy now rating, which I was completely wrong about that. We found out that downstream had the highest buy now rating, the refineries. And so after 3 months of research, we figured out that the fit for our client's intrinsically safe tablet was downstream in a refinery during a turnaround where the cost to the company is the downtime of the unit. And so they build these huge work breakdown structures, and they get a whole bunch of contractors come in and implement all this work, but they have to track the percent of work complete to keep the schedule accurate. And they were presently doing it on paper, which is wrought with errors, and it was sent to somebody to key punch in Excel that was then emailed to the schedulers to adjust the schedule, and it cost them millions of dollars of downtime. So we figured out through our market research for the oil and gas industry that the fit for our client was during a refinery turnaround, and they automated this paper collection of data, the percent of work complete, in an app that was automatically pushed to the schedulers, but it had to ride an intrinsically safe device because they're in a refinery. Beautiful, right? So my client went from not being able to sell at all to he can't manufacture the units quick enough because we figured out exactly who his targets are. And his targets were the refinery turnaround managers. And the value that he brought was operational uptime. So that's what we figure out for you. We will literally figure out who are the people that have the problem that you solve and what is the value of you solving that problem. That is our research, and that's our core business.